Advice Bureau, but many, many years ago, this used to be John Walton's. What are your memories of this place?
I have many memories of Harlow. I mean, as a boy, I came here when we opened the shop with my late father. I think it was probably 1958, 56, 58. We had a comedian called Arthur Askey at the time, who some of you may remember, who opened the shop. And we had crowds of people thronging around this shop front, which was mainly mud at that time. Oops, sorry. It was quite a big thing. But then as I joined the business, I spent a lot of time here. It was one of our best branches of the Walton menswear chain, and the manager, John Hawkins, was a real character in the town. Everybody knew him. And we subsequently built a boys' wear business upstairs with schoolwear, and we eventually had all the schoolwear contracts in Harlow. But lots of memories of this place, great memories.
And good memories, aren't they?
Very good memories. And I walk around, I see familiar faces. I probably don't know them, but there's a sort of feeling, about the area that you kind of feel very much at home here with the people.
And was it a thriving business, and was there a real business community as well?
Oh, very much so. Yeah, it was. A lot of the East End moved because my father started his business in Roman Road, Bow, and the whole of the East End sort of kind of moved out this way to Harlow and Basildon, where we also had a branch, and it was very thriving indeed. Yeah, extremely good.
And you've had a little look around now. What do you think today?
I think it's changed enormously. Sadly, but things do change. But I think there's a bit more of a kind of family culture about the retail in those days, where nowadays are very large chains, and in those days it was kind of personal. You knew everybody who actually owned the businesses, so and the staff, and everybody was kind of interconnected. And nowadays I don't think it is, because it's all changed. The small retailers have gone largely.
You is our MP Robert Halfon, and you're related, I believe.
Yes, I'm proud to say that Eddie is my cousin, and I knew Eddie and his father Horace Woolf. I never came to the shop because I was too young, because it sadly closed in 84, wasn't it?
84.
But ever since I've been MP for Harlow, and actually before when I was Canada, I've always been told by Eddie about the shop, and he's given me loads of press cuttings from the time. And it's been nice because I've met staff. Sometimes people come up to me in the street and say, I worked at John Walton, and they've also sent me press cuttings and pictures, so it's wonderful to have Eddie here. It's actually at the CAB. I thought it was where Greg's used to be, but we discovered today it's here.
Yeah.
It's where the shop was.
And so does it help you have a hook with local businesses and small businesses?
Well, everyone knows I live and breathe Harlow. I love Harlow. I lived here for a long time now, and though I wasn't brought up here, I was brought up down the road in North London. But it's just something I'm very proud of, that the place where I represent, that my family had a thriving business here for many years.
For a second, so a young person starting out, interested in business, any advice for them?
Something I heard this week, which I'm doing a lot of mentoring now, and I'm meeting a lot of young entrepreneurs and things, and something actually struck me this week as being so sensible, and something I don't know whether it can be of help to anyone, but apparently the next big thing is going to be localized websites. So you'll order something on the website, but you'll buy it locally, rather than having it sent in the post from somewhere else. And it's just actually quite interesting philosophy that, with the website changing so much, can actually benefit local shops by linking up in future with a local collection, ship and collect, but more, on general merchandise, working with local shops. It could be something for the future. And can I just add to one other thing? You mentioned about the thriving part of Harlow. I was just in Costa Coffee, and I must tell you, I'm always in the West End. I've never seen a Costa Coffee so busy as the one you got here. So that says a lot. That's really Middle England.